Welcome to Synagogues of Germany, Part 5. We start out in Dresden, which is the capital of the Eastern German state of Saxony. In fact, it was part of the communist East Germany during the years from World War II until the Berlin Wall came down. It has more than 543,000 residents. It's famous for being bombed to smithereens by the Allied forces during World War II. In the meantime, we've been looking at the Chabad Lubavitch headquarters of Dresden. Its director is Rabbi Schneur Havlin. We're now showing you the area around the Naya Shul, or the new synagogue in Dresden. It was completed in 2001. It's on the same plaza as the original synagogue that had been destroyed by the Nazis, the Semper Synagogue, which had been constructed in 1840. In 2012, this location experienced an anti-Semitic act. And here is an interior shot of the new building. Here's a look at the original Semper Synagogue from 1898. We shift over to Duisburg, which is in western Germany, where the Rhine and Ruhr rivers connect. This city has about 491,000 residents. And we're looking at its Jüdische Gemeinde, or Jewish community building. Its services are conducted in the Orthodox tradition, and it has about 2,500 members in this North Rhine area. As with most of the other synagogues in Germany, the original one was destroyed in 1938. This one came about in 1999. In 2009, it started a kindergarten. Its current rabbi is David Gabela. So here we are now in Dusseldorf, which is also in western Germany and has about 612,000 residents. And this is the location of the Chabad Lubavitch Dusseldorf in the building shown here. This location has minyanim services on a daily basis. Dusseldorf also has a Beth Din, or Jewish ecclesiastic court, serving the entire area. Emmendingen is a small town in the Baden-Württemberg area, which is the capital of the district of Emmendingen of Germany, and it has maybe about 27,000 residents. The original Emmendingen synagogue was built in 1763 and of course confiscated by the Nazis during World War II. The building was actually constructed earlier in 1680 for a different purpose. It was purchased by a Jewish group in 1723, and in 1763 it was renovated. In 1823 a larger synagogue was built next to it, and that one the Nazis destroyed in 1938. The Jewish community could not pay for the demolition which the Nazis imposed on all Jewish communities throughout the country. So in a macabre act, the Nazis took the ownership of the older antiquated building. After the war, that building was returned to the Jewish community, but they subsequently sold it in 1954. In 1997, the city offered to return the building to the Jews if they were able to pay for its maintenance. With all that said, what we're showing you here is the general area of where that building was located. We're not sure if it's still there and if it was turned into the museum that you see here. In the meantime, here is an interior shot of what the old building looked like, as well as an exterior view. By 2007, there were 350 Jews living in the area, mostly former Russians. Speaking of old synagogue buildings, we're now looking in Erfurt, which is a small city in the central part of Germany with about 210,000 residents. Oh, this is appropriately called the Alte Shul, or the Old Synagogue. It supposedly dates to about 1270. In 2015, the building was nominated as a World Heritage Site. There's a museum there now. It opened in October of 2009. There's another synagogue in Erfurt called the Kleine, or the Small Synagogue. Built in 1840, it was used until 1884. Here's another interior shot of that Kleine synagogue building. It was stopped being used in 1884 because the community shifted over to a new building it created called the Great Synagogue, or the Große Synagogue, obviously because it was a larger facility. Unfortunately, the Nazis decided to destroy it in 1938. Vacant land was returned to the Jewish community after the war, and the Naya, or the new synagogue, was constructed in 1952, and it is used today for prayer services. We conclude this episode reminding everyone that there's still plenty more to check out. So, as we always say, bye for now, and see you real soon.